guys, I'm Summer. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the top 15 beauty products of 2015. And I'm doing this video with my 3 closest friends here on YouTube. I actually made the friendships through YouTube, but now they are some of my closest friends in real life. Melissa Prada, Kendra Atkins, and Sam Sherman, and so I will have their videos and their channels linked below. So when you're done watching this, you can head on over to their channels, subscribe, and then find out what they loved most for 2015. And I know you guys will love them and their picks just as much as I do. So let's get started because I have 15-ish things that you guys need to know about. I wait all year for these kinds of videos. I love monthly favorites, but I feel like if a product made it through the whole year and shows up in a yearly favorite, then it's a product really worth me checking out and possibly purchasing. So I was really intentional when I picked these products for you guys because I wanted to make sure that these are products that if you guys do decide to spend your money on it, that hopefully you'll love it just as much as I have. These products I have been using pretty consistently throughout the year, or they've been products that I have used month after month after month, and I know that I will absolutely 100% purchase again when they run out. I'm going to start in order of how I use the products so that will help you, and let's get started. The first product is a primer. This Philosophy The Present Primer has been a lifesaver for me. I hesitated in sharing this with you guys because I don't know if Philosophy is still making the primer. I went on their website to try and repurchase it, and it's been out of stock for the last month. So I don't know what's going on with it. I really hope that if they aren't making this anymore, that they've made a new one even better that's coming out. But this has just been so good. It fills in my pores. It holds my makeup in place all day. In fact, as I've been using this, I've been using a makeup setting spray less because this one just works so well. It's like glue for your makeup. So love this so much. Oh, it's just amazing, and I really, really hope that they didn't stop making it. I'm going to be really sad. If you've been watching my channel for a while, this will be no surprise to you, but for my foundation, I have to definitely choose the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible. It is such a good full coverage foundation. I have used it when my skin's been dry. I've used it when my skin has been oily, and it's worked well both times. It holds up for a long time. I would say 8 to 10, maybe even 12 hours. I have worn this and it looks the same at the end of the day as it did in the beginning of the day. So it's a good long wearing foundation. It doesn't break down. It keeps me matte all day long. There's really no complaints that I have about this other than maybe the color shade range. It's not the best, but I'm hoping over time they improve that because I feel like everybody could really benefit from this foundation. I think, now my favorite ultimate foundation ever is the Estee Lauder, but I think for a drugstore match, this one is just as good, and I've purchased this instead because I don't want to spend the money on the Estee Lauder. Then for your face, this Cover FX Blemish Treatment Concealer is so good. It not only treats your blemishes while it's concealing them, but it's also just really creamy and blends really well. It doesn't look cakey on your face, and it just is clean. Cover FX has really clean ingredients, which I like, and I don't know, it's just, I keep this in my purse because anytime a breakout starts to happen, or if I notice a sunspot or some sort of scar that I missed, I just pop this on and blend it in, and it's perfect. It's so good. Under your eyes, I have a set. So this still counts as one product, even though it's 2. The first is this Maybelline Master Conceal. I use the color Fair for under my eyes. I just dab it all the way under my eyes, and then I set it with my Beauty Blender. This is so good at covering dark circles, and it just brightens up under your eye with how bright the color is. I had some really tired days when we were doing foster care, and this made it look like I was holding it all together. So this like saved me on so many days. So not only is it really good at covering the dark circles, but it also stays in place. It doesn't settle into your fine lines. If you were to touch under your eye, it doesn't transfer or come off or leave like a little print. You know how some foundations and concealers can do that? This one is, it just stays in place. It will not move until you wash your face, which I like a lot. It's very important when you're choosing a concealer. To set that, I use this e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. This stuff is, again, amazing like all these products are. It just sets the concealer, keeps it in place even longer. I think it just aids in brightening up under my eyes, and that's something that you want. You want to look awake, you want to look fresh, and the combination of these two products will help you achieve that goal. And drinking a lot of water and getting enough sleep, but you can't always be perfect in everything, you know? And then to set all of your concealers and foundations, you need the Cover FX. This is the Pressed Mineral Foundation. I will use this to set my foundation, but I'll also use this on days where maybe I'm not in the mood to wear foundation, but I'm going out and I do want a little bit of coverage if I'm a little bit red or uneven. This is amazing. I just use a powder brush and kind of gently put it all over my face. Again, Cover FX products are clean, and I've just been using this powder only for the last couple years. Keep this in my purse as well, and it's the best, the best. If I only could choose one powder for the rest of my life, it would be this one. For my eyebrows, I have another set that goes together, so again, this counts as one product. The first is the Maybelline Brow Drama. I use the color Soft Brown, and this is a sculpting brow mascara, so it has kind of a mascara-ish wand. How I apply it is I kind of just get the product in my brows, kind of go the opposite way, and then I'll brush up, and then I'll just gently kind of smooth it down. And it's really good because it not only fills in your brows, but it also holds them in place. There are some people who say they hate this. I don't understand that. I love it so much. But then if there's ever any spots that I notice didn't get filled in with the mascara, then this pencil is by far the best eyebrow pencil I have used ever. It's the Hourglass Brow Sculpting Pencil in Platinum Blonde. It's a waxy pencil, and on days where I just don't feel like using the mascara even, I'll just use this, and it's amazing. It's just the best. That's why it's in this video, you know. For eyeshadow, I have two that I've been using together almost nonstop for the last few months, and they're just so good. The first one is by MAC. It's the color Brown Script, and this is the color that I use most often in my crease. So it's kind of a transition shade, just kind of softens up the look, and I've had it for a couple years. It might even be expired pretty soon, but that's how long it lasts. So I know they're a little bit more expensive than drugstore, but it will last you a long time. So that's definitely my favorite transition crease shade. The color for my lids that I love most is by Shiseido. This is the Shiseido Shimmering Cream Eye Color in BR306. And actually these are the two colors I'm wearing on my eyes today. It's such a beautiful shimmery, but not too shimmery bronze color. And you could honestly just wear this on its own, and it's so pretty. It stays in place, it doesn't crease. It's amazing. I kind of want to check out more colors in this cream eyeshadow, but they're not cheap, so you know, this is the only one I have right now, but it's so good. Then to tie it all together, I have been using the Chroma Kardashian stick, which this one has seen better days. It needs to go in the trash. I have a new one in the mail, should be here any day, but this is so beautiful. The color, like, I mean, I'll give you guys a little. It's what I'm wearing underneath my eyes in every single video of 2015. If you've wondered, it's this. It's so good, and it stays in place. If your eyes water, it's not going anywhere. It's staying put. So, I mean, if the Kardashians know anything, it's probably makeup because they wear so much of it. I don't use the other side. In fact, it fell out and I just threw it away. It's just this shimmering bronzy brown color. They have two of them, two different kinds with the brown and the creamy color kind of a goldeny, creamy color. Both of them are amazing. I ordered both of them, and they should be here any day. So if you need a color for underneath your eyes, or even just, you could put it on your lids even. For my eyeliner, once again, it's the Physicians Formula Liquid 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner and Serum. This has been my favorite for the last couple years. It just gives such a good black line that's easy to apply. It stays all day, and I mean, I've tried so many other liquid liners and I always come back to this. And it's a drugstore product, so it's pretty affordable. For mascara, the Too Faced Better Than Sex is my favorite. Last year it was the Tarte one. I think this one is even better. It just gives really lush, full lashes, and why I like this better is that it's easy to take off at the end of the day, where the Tarte one is a little bit harder to get off, and I felt like I was losing lashes. This one comes off really easily at the end of the day, but it doesn't come off really easily during the day, which is good and important. It's a bit of a chaotic wand, but they are natural bristles, and it's just so good. It's my favorite, obviously. For blush, it's the Milani Baked Blushes. All of them are amazing. I've especially really loved this one in Delicioso Pink. It's a bright pink, so you have to use a light hand when you apply it, but all of the baked blushes in Milani are so good. So just find the color that suits your fancy and you will be so happy. And I've said this before in another video, but a lot of makeup artists and beauty YouTubers have said that this is a dupe for the Hourglass ones, and those are really expensive and these are not. So check these out. Most of the time when I put on my blush, I add this little MAC Just a Wisp mineralized blush as a topper, just to give it a little bit of glow. I like to be glowy, not shiny, but glowy, and this one really helps give my blush that extra little kick, and this is just so pretty. I've been pretty much wearing this every single time I do my makeup in every video, so if you've wondered, this is a daily application. Again, it's not super cheap because it is, a MAC product, but I think it's worth the money and it will last you a long time. And just look at how pretty that is. It just gives you this glow, like maybe she's an angel, maybe. But I don't just stop there. I really want to be glowing. So I have to say, for my highlighter, for sure, there's a reason everybody loves it. It's the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. It's so pretty. So pretty. It is a big compact. I mean, this should last you as long as it doesn't expire. I mean, I don't know how long makeup lasts. I probably keep makeup far too long, but this one will last you a really long time. You don't need much. But just recently, I have to say, a new highlighter has come into my life that I would say is just as good. So I might be going above my 15 products here, but the Laura Gellar Gilded Honey highlighter, it's the one I'm wearing today. It's just as good. I mean, I really don't know how to choose. I think that they are both equally amazing. So I don't think you need both. So choose one. They're both my favorite. So I couldn't leave one out. And then how I like to apply my highlighter is with this e.l.f. small stipple brush. I had to bring this in as it goes all together. So I really think that these all could just be like one choice. And this is, I think, around $3 at Target, and I just lightly dip it into whichever highlighter I'm using, and then I just kind of go on the top of my cheekbone, and I'll dab a little bit on my Cupid's bow. It's such a cheap brush and it works so well for highlighting. Then lastly, for the lips, I chose these two together. This one is the Nars lip pencil in I've Worn It Off. I can't even remember the color, so I'll write it in the description box below. But what I really love about it is that it's a twist up, so you don't have to worry about sharpening it. I love the color of it because it goes with so many different lipsticks. I've used this so much and I still have so much left. I keep it in my purse, and really any time I wear any kind of lipstick, if I've forgotten a lip liner, this one has transitioned really well into whatever lipstick I'm wearing. So that's one of the reasons why it's a favorite. Now, it is a little bit expensive, so I think a runner-up to this lip liner is the CoverGirl lip liner in Beloved. It's not as easy. It doesn't glide on your lips as easily as this one does, but it is a lot less expensive. So I don't know, I think I'd almost rather buy this one if you can afford it, because it will last you longer and it doesn't pull on your lips. It just glides on. It's just a really good lip liner and it stays in place all day, which is another good thing. Favorite lipstick, which is really hard for me to choose just one, but I do think that this is the one that I have probably worn the most and reached for the most, and this is the L'Oreal Matte Lipstick in Lust for Blush. It is the lipstick I'm wearing today. I'm wearing that lip liner and this lipstick. Just a really pretty pinky neutral mauve color that I think most people can pull off. It goes really well on natural makeup days. I think it looks really beautiful when you have a full eye and a full makeup face. I just really have loved the formula. I love the color, and it's what I always have in my purse all the time, and what I find I want to wear more than any other color. It's not a bright pink, but it's still in the pink family. So definitely I think my top lipstick and lipstick formula even of 2015. Those are my top 15-ish beauty products for 2015. As always, I want to know about the stuff that you guys have used and loved most throughout the year. So make sure you guys write out that list in the comments below. And don't forget to go check out Sam, Melissa, and Kendra, see the things that they love. I'm for sure excited to see what they pick, because I get some really good ideas from them as well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and watching today. I hope that if you're new here, you'll subscribe and be a part of our community. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful for you. And if you guys are on social media, I have all the places that I am and the links listed down below. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye! So I thought it'd be fun to put together a little video showing you our Christmas traditions. We started changing things up in our family a few years ago, because there was one year where we went all out for our kids and we got a ton of stuff and we spent so much money and we were so excited. And when our kids finished opening everything up, they were just left with such a feeling of dissatisfaction, and they wanted more and they weren't content. And I just realized that it was just not what we wanted for our family.